Welcome to the farm.
Welcome back to the farm. I'm Justin, and today we'll be working on my rock bucket some more. In the last video I left off with this getting all tacked together, and then after I shut the camera off I did a little bit of welding, started welding some stuff together. So I got all my tops of my top slats welded in. And I started welding up the teeth here. So I got maybe about halfway in the teeth. So we'll get the camera set up and we'll start burning these teeth in, and then I'll probably be clean the welds with the wire brush, get all the slag off of it, turn the bucket, and weld some more. That's gonna be the name of the game for this video. Weld, and probably more weld. Okay, so I finished welding up my teeth to my cutting edge here, and for some reason today these welds are not looking the best. I'll get them cleaned up and we'll take a look at them, and then I'm gonna grind off the edge I welded up here, just make that look really nice and smooth, and down here by the tooth bar too. And yeah, let's see what it looks like. So I don't get it. Yesterday I was laying nice clean welds, and today boogers. Nothing but boogers. So if that's not gonna stand, I'm gonna have to clean this all up and try re-welding some of this and making it look a little bit nicer, because that looks awful. Well, overall, I think it looks better. Again, I'm not a professional welder, so still making this up and still learning as I go. But it's all right. The beads are kind of big, but kind of expected when you go over another bead. All right, so now I got it flipped up on its back. I'll come through and I'll hit all the tops of these slats, and I may hit all these joints back here, and then kind of grind them flush just to seal up that joint a little bit. So I got all the teeth welded to the cutting bar, and I got most of the slats done. The gun was starting to get a little hot, so I'm going to let that cool off, and we'll work on cleaning all this up. Some of these welds look really, really nice. and some of them look like that, which is not so nice. But it definitely looks better than those ones on the teeth, so it's an improvement. It's not as good as the ones I was laying down yesterday, but can't ask for a great day every day. I'm gonna go ahead and get these welds up on top by the cutting edge cleaned up a little bit, and we can move on to finishing these slats and do another bucket roll. So these cleaned up okay. Still getting a lot of pocking in my welds up here. I don't know why. I haven't changed any settings from yesterday, and yesterday they were laying perfect, and today I'm just having problems. So I don't know why I pushed record, but for some reason it didn't record. I got the last of the slats welded, and maybe because I wasn't recording, these ones are welded really nice. I'm really happy with how these welds look. I'm just gonna keep on welding and keep on cleaning welds, and I will catch up with you guys when that's all done, and we'll do the plate. So we have just about the whole thing welded together. I have down here on this bottom edge here, I have one more weld to make, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to position this thing to get at it. Alright, so I got a 4x4 wedged up underneath the bucket here. Feels fairly solid. Feel pretty good about it. All I got left to do is weld right up in here. This vertical piece is on either side, and then this thing is ready for the plate. It happened! It finally happened! It's all welded! Hooray! So now we can work on getting the plate on. And I think what I'm gonna have to do is lift this off the table, clean off the table, lay the plate down, lift this back on so I can position it where I want, and then weld it from up above. Okay, so we got the bucket on the plate. That actually went really well lifting it that way. Now I gotta try to figure out how I'm gonna position the bucket on the plate and weld it all together. So what I'm gonna do to square this up is I'm just gonna take a speed square, put it on the edge here, and as long as it hits the top of the angle flat, then I know I'm pretty much square with the edge of the plate and the top of the bucket. Do that on this side and this side, which looks really, really good. Looks pretty good in the middle too. And then what I'll do is I'll just check and see where I'm at side to side. So I'm at about 6 5/8 on this side. And I'm right in between, just a hair over 6 5/8. So I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go with that, and we're gonna start tacking this thing together. Here's what I got so far. This middle piece here, I got all those kind of stitch welded across, and then I fully welded inside here along the angle iron and the plate all the way across. I'll probably do a couple more passes on that, and then I'll fill those in and probably do some on the vertical pieces as well. And then once I get that done, I'll flip it up and I'll do quite a bit of welding across the top there just to kind of fill that gap and make sure everything's nice and solid. So I'm gonna get going on that, and hopefully I'll see you when that's all done. Okay, so I finished welding in the top of these middle braces here, and I started doing some welds up on the slats itself. Like I said before, I had the whole top done, but I think before I get too much further, maybe we should test fit this. What do you think? See how it looks? Let's try it. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's looking awesome. So I think that's where I'm gonna end this one. Got a lot more welding. I'll go in the barn, do some more welding, and hopefully in the next installment, we will be cleaning, painting, and hopefully testing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like. I would really appreciate it. I would also really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It would help us out a lot, help our channel grow, and let more people see this build. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.